Hi, this is an existential public service announcement. Are you fucking bored? Tired of always waking up in the same damn place, doing the same damn shit? Well, do you even think about the forces at play that allow you to be able to wake up in a damn place and do any shit at all? Do you ever contemplate what invisible force allows you to stick to the surface of this muddy fucking ball spinning around way out here in the ghetto of the Milky Way? Everybody thinks that they know what the fuck gravity is, but do they really? There's an invisible force that affects everything in the universe, from galaxies, giant stars, and nebula and shit down to subatomic particles, and also your ass. Without gravity, we'd just float away, and every time someone took a shit or pissed, it would also float away, and we'd all be floating around batting away turds and screaming as we float through someone's piss droplets. Except no, we wouldn't, because without gravity, stars, including our sun, would never achieve hydrostatic equilibrium, and they wouldn't even be a fucking thing, nor would there be any planets without the force of gravity holding all this shit together. Have you ever noticed how things seem to thrive under pressure, ourselves included? Look around. Look at yourself. Everything in material reality has come about and or evolved with the force of gravity pushing against it. Flora, like trees for example, push upward against gravity, thickening their base and tapering limbs and shit so that gravity doesn't fucking rip them off. Even our bodies have evolved into this upward thrusting meat tube with appendages in direct opposition to the force of gravity. Thus we evolved shit like our toed, flat, bony steaks at the bottom of our legs called feet, which are like suction cups without suction, and yet we suck. I mean stick. Okay, we suck. Sometimes. Stars are formed when gravity squeezes a gassy dust cloud so hard that the nuclei of the gathered atoms undergo fusion. And then shit starts blowing up and outward, but then gravity squeezes down on it like a fart in an elevator and keeps it from dissipating, creating a fucking gigantic fireball. Hence there's light in the universe and we can see shit. Existence is a balance of vast and often invisible forces. And you're fucking bored? You are a meat golem made of ancient forged stardust that is perpetually being sucked towards the molten center of a giant mud ball, which just happens to be hurtling through an endless fucking void by an invisible force that has formed and maintained this particular mud ball by congealing particles formed inside of collapsing stars to clump into planets whose mere existence warps the fabric of space-time so that our dumbasses won't float away and material reality can exist. Now, you can poo-poo or ho-hum this shit if you want. I don't care what you do. Or you can open your head a little and let in a wee fucking bit of the unlikely strange enormity that we somehow exist within. So if you're fucking bored, then throw something in the air and trip on the fact that there's an invisible force warping space-time and sucking it towards the center of this planet. Think about what we would look like with way less gravity. I'll give you a hint. Weird as fuck. Just look at the shit that's evolved in the ocean. We take so much for granted that we can see, that we can think, that there's a bubble of breathable air around this mud ball, keeping the sucking sub-zero infinite void at bay, that we exist at all in, gravity. Why the fuck not think of gravity? Just because we're used to something and have utterly normalized it doesn't mean that we aren't living in a universe of fucking amazing and often bizarre circumstances, much of which we still can't even slightly grasp. Every move we make is in league with or in opposition to gravity. When we go to sleep, we surrender to gravity and lay flat so that we can become unconscious and visit an entirely self-created reality we've named dreams, and there's often gravity in a dream because we dream it into being. Well, wake the fuck up. If you're bored, then you're not paying attention. There is some miraculous shit everywhere you look, and the most miraculous thing, besides my miraculous mustache, is that some of this miraculous shit is woken up and is aware and conscious and is moving about in a tractor made of meat, saying shit like, "I'm bored." Well, that miraculous shit is you. Did you know that we still don't really know what consciousness is? Yet you can use your own consciousness to diffuse your attention into every part of your body. And that awareness is you in the form of existence in your body. And that awareness can feel itself and feel how every one of our cells is affected by this invisible fucking force we've named gravity. And by doing so, by feeling the pull between the bottom of your feet and the surface of the earth, or your ass being sucked deeper into the couch as it's sucked towards the molten core of the earth, your attention diffuses away from the aperture of mind and can enable you to get a fucking clue that existence is you. But you do what you want. I'm not the fucking boss of you. So, anyway, that's it. You can continue scrolling. I'm sure somebody has something they desperately want to sell you. So, pip pip, off you go. This has been brought to you by Don't Be a Dumbass Productions. Toodaloo.